Daled Shvat, the 14th of Shvat, marks the Hilula of really great Rabbi Yitzchak, Eliyahu, Noach, Zecher Tzedek Livracham, one of the great rabbis of his time that would really make an impression on Kurdistani Jewry in of itself. He was also a head of a Jewish court, part of the congregation of the Kurdistani Jews, and he'll become later on the rabbi in the Moshav settlement area of Al-Kush in the Galil in Israel. Let's explore some of the highlights of the great rabbi's life. Now, he was born in English year 1888, to be precise, on the 7th of July. It happened to be on the month of Tammuz in of itself. Passed away in the year 1962, I believe on the 19th of January. He would have been approximately, at the time passing away, around 74 years of age. Now, naturally, he was born in Kurdistan, over there, and came from great rabbinic heritage. His father's name was Rav Eliyahu, and his mother's name was Rabbanit Dina. And I believe they actually came from the rabbinic dynasty of the Barazani family, which was a rabbinic family for, I think, more than 400 years beforehand, at least reported over great rabbis, great shochtim, performing a kosher slaughter, and very much rabbis in Kurdistan in of itself. Think, come what, the year 1893. At that stage in time, he would be very, very young, only 5 years of age. He would learn in Talmud Torah, in Arbil, respectively, which is based, I think, by the capital of Kurdistan, respectively. He was an outstanding student, known for his diligence and his brilliant learning in of itself over there. And I think, come what the year 1907, by that stage, he was nearly 20 years of age. He was about 19. He would receive, I believe, an ordination to become a shochet and a bodek. This was through various rabbanim from, I believe, the Barazani family in of itself. And a small period after that, he was also reported over ordained by Rabbi Zakai Barazani and by his, I think, his teacher and his Rabbi Avram al-Kurdi, who was very great rabbis. It was head of Jewish court over there of the city of Bill, respectively. And after he passed away, Rabbi Avram al-Kodori, I believe in the year 1918, he was appointed to become now the rabbi and the head of the Jewish court of the city of Arbil, a very prominent position in of itself. Then I think, come what the year 1927, he's nearly 40 years of age at that point in time, he will become the rabbi of the area called the Koi Sonjek, I believe. That's, I hope that's out, that of Kurdistan. And this was a position over there, which I think he would take until the year 1942. And after 1942, he would become the rabbi of the Sonmania area, I think, in Kurdistan. And until he would actually make Aliyah to the land of Israel. He would make Aliyah to Israel in the year 1951. Remember, the Medinat Israel was in 1948, so it was literally 3 years into Medinat Israel. And he would actually travel with his family, and I believe along his daughter also, Rabbanit Yafa ben Menashe. And they would, was tough, to come in, and he would receive another rabbinic ordination once he came through Rishon LeZion at that point in time, Rabbi Ben Zion Meachai Uziel, outstanding rabbi, and he would become the rabbi of the Ma'avarat area. I think this was an absorption area in of itself, where people were camped with tents as people came inside the country, respectively. Then come what the year 1954, he would start to serve as a rabbi of the Moshav called Al-Kush in the Galil neighborhood. Very, very prominent position over there, which I think is outstanding place of Galil in of itself. It would be a position he would take until, I think, the year 1962, I think pretty much till the time period he passed away. So he would have been there about 8 years, respectively. And many, many of the great people will really testify on his greatness and how much he improved his Torah, his leadership in that place in of itself. And I think it's actually interesting. I think there was a quote from one of his sons that stated about how much of great rabbi he was, testimoniating in of itself. I think it was actually based in the book of Rav Moshe El-Harar, respectively also. He was engaged in various different rabbinical positions throughout his life, but especially in Israel, I don't think he actually served as dayan there, because I think he chose not to for some reason or another. It was reported over. His rulings were generally based on the famous Bein Ishchai Rabbi Yosef Chaim, and he took very much great care to preserve the customs of the Jewish community in Kurdistan. He engaged learning in Kabbalah and practical Kabbalah, and he wrote amulets let's just say, in of itself. Now, he had many great Talmidim. Rabbi Eliyahu ben Zachariah, I believe, happened to be the Rabbi, the Meitav Shev Hevel settlement in of itself, I think in northern Israel. Rabbi Moshe ben Mordechai, who became the Rabbi of Tirat Carmel. Rabbi Nisim Eliyahu became the Rabbi of the Moshav Shtula. And Rabbi Ezra Eliyahu became the Rabbi of the Moshav Ein Yaakov, which is, I think, part of quite northwest of Ma'alot Tarishiha, respectively. I think belonging to the Ma'alot Yosef Regional Council, respectively. So really great Talmidim he had. He was a great rabbi in of itself, of his time period. He passed away, he was about 74 years of age at the time he passed away. And I think among his descendants included Yafa ben Menashe, who happens, I believe, to be an Israeli writer, reported over. So Rabbi Yitzchak, Eliyahu, Noach, please don't forget to light candles on his memory here on the 14th of Shvat. Friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. If you're related to any of the great Chachamim, please send me an email. I would love to hear more. Please, if you feel anyone will be interested in watching these videos, please share the videos to other people and subscribe to the channel also. So wishing you blessings from Israel and take care.